Hello, we're here today to talk about the Himiway Cruiser. The Cruiser is a fat bike with a long range and an aggressive motor setup. Let's talk about some of the specs. The Himiway Cruiser has a 750 watt rear hub motor that produces 80 newton meters of torque and a 48 volt 17.5 amp hour battery. This gives it a top speed of 25 miles per hour and a range of up to 60 miles. It is a fat bike style bike with 26 inch by 4 inch wheels that make it good for paved riding or off-road riding. It has 5 levels of pedal assist. It can go up to 24 miles per hour in pedal assist or throttle only. It uses a cadence sensor for the pedal assisted motor activation. It has a max rider capacity of 350 pounds and the bike weighs in at a not very light 72 pounds. Let's talk about riding the Himiway Cruiser. The first thing you'll notice about the Cruiser is that it has a really aggressive motor acceleration as soon as the motor kicks in. This is by far the most aggressive e-bike we have ridden here. You will know it the instant the motor turns on. It accelerates up to top speed very quickly even with a heavy rider like me on it. The Cruiser uses a cadence sensor that needs about a half pedal turn before the motor kicks in. The bike comes set from the factory with a max speed of 22 miles per hour. You can set it up to 24 miles per hour in the menu. The bike has a basic LCD display, but it has everything you need to know on it. It shows you speed, what pedal assist level you are in, and how much power the motor is delivering. The bottom has a trip meter and some other information. I found the speed and distance on the display to be 1 to 2 miles per hour faster than what a GPS measures, so the distance measured is also a bit high. The bike feels very fast at any speed over 20 miles per hour. This bike with big fat tire wheels on it is much more of a straight line cruiser than a nimble and quick turning bike. Think of it more like a Chevy Tahoe of bikes and not a Volkswagen GTI. It is a fast e-bike that likes to go fast. It likes nice wide turns and speed. It is not a bike that is fun to ride in tight, twisty, single mountain bike trails. It does like tearing up dirt roads. We've ridden the Cruiser on everything from pavement to muddy off-road. It works well and is fun to ride on all of them. It is really a go-anywhere bike. My favorite activity with the Cruiser is rails to trails paths that are either gravel or paved. The only place I don't like riding the Cruiser is tight mountain bike single track trails. The bike is heavy and it is not nimble and quick when it comes to turning, and the motor kicks on hard with each pedal stroke, making it difficult to control in tight spaces. The bike uses a twist throttle for motor control. I do not love twist throttle and prefer a throttle lever instead. On long rides like our throttle-only range test, your hand gets really tired holding the twist throttle against its spring. The bike has cable-operated disc brakes in front and back. They do an adequate job of stopping this heavy bike. You do have to apply some squeeze to get the stopping power. They left me really wishing for disc brakes that were hydraulic and not cable. The bike uses a Shimano Altus 7-speed pedal driveline. The gearing range is a little shy of what is needed for the high-speed range of the bike. I find that above 20 miles per hour, I have to pedal like mad to be able to put any effort into the bike at all. Basically, you're just freewheeling at that point. Because the bike is a cadence sensor, freewheeling the pedals will keep the motor running, but you won't really be helping the bike at all. The bike can be pedaled without motor assist in the lowest couple of gears. It is a big, heavy bike with big, heavy wheels and would be challenging to pedal any kind of distance without the motor assist. Let's talk about range. The Cruiser has a very long range. The published range is 35 to 60 miles. We did a range test on some paved trails and streets. Our test circuit has a decent amount of climbing with grades up to 10%, and we use a 250 pound rider. We do the test twice, once for pedal assist and once for throttle only. In both cases, we ride the bike as close to 15 miles per hour as possible. We were able to get the bike to go 48.75 miles on pedal assist before the motor stopped giving any help, which isn't a whole lot below the 60 miles published, and higher than we usually get on most bikes. We repeated the test with throttle only. We were able to get 30.26 miles on throttle only going 50 miles per hour. We took the Cruiser to our standard hill climbing test hill. This is a 0.5 mile hill with 10% grades with a 250 pound rider. We do the test once with throttle only and then once with the bike at its highest pedal assist level. The Cruiser is a beast when it comes to hill climbing. On throttle only, it completed the test climb in 1 minute and 48 seconds with an average speed of 17.62 miles per hour. With maximum pedal assist, it completed the hill climb in 1 minute and 44 seconds at an average of 18.2 miles per hour. This is the fastest bike we've tested so far for this hill climb test. For reference, this was about 8 seconds faster on both throttle and PAS and the much more expensive Aventon Adventure 2. We measured the top speed of the Cruiser using a GPS. With the default factory settings, we were able to get the bike to go 21.3 miles per hour with throttle only. With maximum pedal assist, the bike went 22 miles per hour. We went into the menu and set the top speed to the maximum possible and repeated the speed test. With throttle only, the bike went 24.1 miles per hour. With pedal assist, it went 24.2 miles per hour. So let's talk about what we liked about the Himiway Cruiser. It's fast, it has a very aggressive electric motor. It has a very long range, it's cushy and comfortable to ride. It can handle almost any kind of terrain, however it's happiest going straight or through big fast curves. It is great at hill climbing with heavy riders. Let's talk about what we didn't like. The motor is a bit aggressive for very tight terrain. The bike is difficult to pedal without the motor assist, it's just too heavy and the gearing isn't low enough. You need to use the throttle to start from a stop if you forget to downshift to low gear before stopping. The bike is very heavy for carrying or loading to the back of a truck or SUV. We have a lot of fun riding the Himiway Cruiser and recommend it for anyone who wants a high-powered e-bike that goes fast, has long range, climbs hills with ease, and can handle on and off-road terrain. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe if you found this helpful.